Hello everyone, it's me again, Pizza Girl Lexi. I'm going to do a review on Domino's pizza today. This is going to be the first national chain pizza that we're going to review. They're usually pretty good from my experience. If you haven't had Domino's before, you've probably been living under a rock because they're probably the biggest chain in the world. Maybe Pizza Hut has more. I'm not sure. I didn't look into that much. But so I just got done celebrating my birthday and I'm now 31. Woo! It was okay. I had a couple friends come over. We played Mario Kart. Then went to a club that was just completely dead. But it was alright. I got my first ever Squishmallow. Thank you. Also, I got a knitted headband from my friends. Anyways, yeah, I just wanted to take a few days off so that I could celebrate my birthday. Took off of work. So yeah, let's get to it. Alright, so when I'm looking at a pizza, I'm going to say this every episode, I am looking at presentation, taste, and amounts. So presentation, how it looks. Is it too burnt? Is it bubbly? Like me, sort of sometimes. Or does it just look gross? Taste, obviously how it tastes. How is the sauce? Is the sauce good? Is the cheese good? Is the crust good? Crust is a big one for me, so. And amounts. Is there too much cheese? Is there too much sauce? Is there too much crust? This kind of goes hand in hand with taste, but like in my previous video, like there was a lot of cheese and a lot of sauce, but it was okay because it tasted good. So we have plain cheese pizza. That's what I'll always be doing because that is the base of every single pizza. And let's see here. We talked about gel layer in my first video, and that is the uncooked area in between the sauce and the crust. And looking at this, I'll give it, it's impressive. It's pretty good. Probably chemicals and stuff like that to make it better. You can see like there's no gel layer. You got the crust right here and barely any uncooked part. It's just wet from the sauce. And I like my pizza well done, so I had them cook it a little bit longer. The crust looks a little bubbly. Like you see the bubbles here. Those should be popped in the oven because it doesn't look the best. I mean, it's a matter of opinion, but in general, you don't want bubbles in a crust because then it can also uncook evenly too. So let's try it. The sauce is not sweet, but is flavorful. I'll give them that. Cheese, I like the cheese. It does taste good. It is pretty greasy though. I had to dampen this with a paper towel to take the cheese juices out. So I had to do that. The crust is nice and firm, not floppy. So that's good. It's also been sitting for a little bit, for like 15 minutes. So it's going to stiffen up a little bit. I mean, it is flavorful. Like, it does taste good. I don't, like, a lot of people, like, bash it. They're like, oh, Domino's, it's cheap food. I mean, yeah, it is cheap food. But for being one of the biggest chains in the world, it's pretty good. Let me try the crust. They like to put the seasoning, garlic seasoning at the end of it. And I freaking love it. So it's going to taste good. Yeah, buttery. Very buttery. Oh, I can just hear my arteries clogging from that. What I really should have got was a sauce cup so I can dip the crust in it once I get done with the pizza part. Yeah, it's nice, flavorful, and the bottom, okay, I wouldn't call the crust fluffy, but it's soft. Nom, 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 nom. Sorry. I get excited with pizza. No, I think it was like, I want to say like 10 years ago. They really did a facelift with their ingredients and their processes, and I have to say it's for the better. An overall rating for this, I would, for the value of the food, the taste, and all of that, I would have to say I'd give it a 7.5. It is pretty good. I will give them that. Well, maybe, yeah, 7.5, 7.5. I was going to say 8, but I'm like, I don't know about that. But yeah, I am going to chow this thing down because I am hungry. And I feel ashamed of myself for saying this, but I ordered the bread twist too. But that's not pizza, but that's carbs and butter. Carbs and butter. I feel the weight gaining inside me already and more heavy breathing. Yeah, it's pretty heavy on the butt hair. Butter. Silly goose. Thank you for joining me today. It was fun doing this. We should do it again sometime, huh? But for real, if you like what you see, I didn't mean it in that way. I really didn't mean it in that way. But if you like this video and everything like you've been seeing from my channel, I do really appreciate it if you like and subscribe and share if you want. That'd be cool. I like followers. Good followers. It's Pizza Girl Lexi. Thank you for allowing me to take a slice of your day.